In just 100 days, nearly 1 million people were slaughtered in Rwanda. It was one of the fastest and most brutal genocides in human history. But this tragedy did not come out of nowhere. It was the result of decades of manipulation, division and silence from the international community. This is the story of the Rwandan genocide. Rwanda before colonialism was a kingdom with a shared culture, language and tradition. The distinction between Hutu and Tutsi was more social than ethnic. But when the European colonizers arrived, especially the Belgians, everything changed. They introduced identity cards, labeling every Rwandan as either Hutu, Tutsi, or Twa. The Tutsi minority was favored for education, jobs, and leadership, while the Hutu majority was excluded. These colonial policies sowed deep resentment. What was once fluid identity became rigid and deadly. In 1959, resentment exploded. The Hutu revolution overthrew the Tutsi monarchy, forcing thousands of Tutsis into exile. When Rwanda gained independence in 1962, Hutus controlled the state, but violence never disappeared. From Burundi to Uganda, Tutsi exiles dreamed of returning home. Inside Rwanda, propaganda painted Tutsis as foreign enemies, planting seeds of fear and hatred that would later be harvested with blood. In 1990, the Rwanda Patriotic Front, a rebel group led by Tutsi exiles, launched an invasion from Uganda. The government under President Juvenal Habyarimana responded with brutal crackdowns, mass arrests, and campaign of hate. Radio stations and newspapers began spreading poisonous propaganda, described Tutsis as cockroaches, a term that would soon justify unthinkable violence.
Avis à tous les Guinéens qui nous écoutent, oui, à tous les Guinéens qui nous écoutent, le Rwanda appartient à ceux qui le défendent vraiment. Et vous, les Guinéens, vous n'êtes pas des Rwandais.
Although a peace deal was signed in 1993, mistrust ran deep. Rwanda was a nation sitting on a ticking time bomb. On April 6, 1994, a plane carrying President Habyarimana was shot down as it approached Kigali. To this day, there is debate over who fired the missile, but the consequences were immediate. Within hours, roadblocks appeared across the capital. Government militias known as the Interahamwe began hunting down Tutsis and moderate Hutus. Neighbors turned on neighbors, armed with machetes, grenades, and guns. They began one of the most terrifying massacres the world has ever seen. The genocide has just begun. In the next 100 days, more than 800,000 people will be killed, often by the hands of their own neighbors. The world watched and did almost nothing. In part 2, we will examine how the genocide unfolded, the heroes who resisted, and the shame of the global silence. If you want to understand how history's darkest moments are made, please subscribe and join me in the next chapter of Truth and Humor. Thank you.